When are you coming home? Just a glimpse of your face.
Okay. Now back to what we were talking about earlier. First of all, I'm not a liar. Thank you very much, Funkypants. I don't appreciate that. She just threw me under the bus. It wasn't even a Greyhound bus. It was one of those short buses, you know, those handicap buses. It was not very nice. Now let me go back to being best friend here. Let me tell you a little story about the Vortex. Funkypants and I were really hyper. And Monty, the little midget, the really short, tiny little thing, my sister, she is so gullible. It's ridiculous. And we went driving, and we got home, and this is the story we told her. We were following some guy, and we decided to stalk him. Maybe that's made us sound a little funny, but we were stalking him through the Sonic drive-thru, and we told her that on our way home from stalking this guy, we got pulled over by the popo. But before we got pulled over by the popo, we told her that we decided that we wanted to go really, really fast. And Funkypants and I love to go fast in her little car. We call him Sparky. And we decided to hit the Vortex. And if y'all don't know what the Vortex is, I'll give you a little demonstration. When you're driving along in the car and you want to go fast, you hit the Vortex on and then you jolt back because it's going so fast. Well, did that a couple times and we got pulled over. After we found out you weren't supposed to stop at a green light to hit the Vortex. So we got pulled over. We almost got home safely, but we got pulled over in front of our neighborhood. It was horrible. But the man walks up, the officer, and I poked my head back past Funkypants because she was the designated driver. And I said, "Hi, officer. I promise we just were testing out the Vortex. We did not know. We won't hit the Vortex anymore." And Funkypants looks at the officer. This is Funkypants looking at the officer. And she said, "It was the goddamn Vortex, officer. It was the goddamn Vortex." And he looks at us, and he looks at Funkypants, and he said, "Y'all ladies have a great day now." And walked away. We were like, wow, we just got out of that. Oh my God, oh my God. So we come home straight home. And we tell Monty, the midget, this story. And she is freaking hysterically laughing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she is so gullible. And I told her, the funny thing about this story is that you're really gullible. It was hysterical. But anyways, so that was the story. And the real moral of this story is don't believe everything you hear, especially from Funkypants, because she's retarded. And this is the little thing I have for her. This is just for her, so the general public can ignore this message, but this is for her.
Bridges go burn, now it's your turn to cry. I know that they say that some things are better left unsaid.
That was to you, Funkypants. Now back to the general public, the public of the generals. stay tuned for next week when we do a Steve Irwin lookalike. We're gonna hunt us some midgets.
I can remember smelling your hair. I'll meet you anywhere, somewhere that no one can retrace, somewhere where nobody will know our faces. She has 2 arms to hold me and 4 legs to wrap around me. She's not your typical girlfriend. She's my alien.